welcome back. I'm Katy Jo Stevens. I'm a clinical therapist who is here to offer some very practical and simple tips around life change. Hopefully they keep you connected to what you love about your life, what you do really well, and also keep you attached to joy. That's what it's all about. I have a question for you today. Is your job robbing you of joy? Now, if it is, I can tell you, I've been there. I understand how that feels. And you might already have a very good handle in, yes, it's robbing me of joy and I'm just miserable every day, or no, I love my work and it's fulfilling and it really hits my sense of purpose. But just in case you're on the fence and wondering, how is it impacting my joy? I've put together some questions that you can start to assess exactly where you are. My first question for you is, do you dread Sunday? Now, a lot of people dread Monday. Monday morning, you're up early, you're putting on your corporate costume and either getting in the car or some sort of transportation to get to the office. But do you dread Sundays too? Because that's really a new level of desperation. Saturday and Sunday are your days, and they should be full of whatever regenerates you. Playing with your family, doing your own hobbies, whatever that looks like for you. So if one of those days are no longer happy for you, that is a telltale sign that your job is robbing your joy. My next question is, how long does it take you, when you're lucky enough to have time off or go on vacation, how long does it take you to unwind and really feel like, you're back to your non-work self again? Is it 12 hours, 24 hours, 36 hours, 48 hours? How long does it take? This can be a really good indicator of how much of yourself is lost in the work, and not in a happy way. If it takes you more than 24 hours to get back to the real you, that's a problem. That gray zone is just too big. Do you feel different than other people you work with? Do you feel outside of things? It reminds me of a Sesame Street song, and I'm watching Sesame Street a lot these days with my grandson. But it goes something like, one of these things don't belong here. Are you that thing? Do you belong, or are you the one on the outside looking in? Do you feel the same about the work, about the mission of the organization, about the leadership of the organization, the direction you're going in, or does it feel like you're an outsider? That's a really good indicator that you might be in the wrong place, because it takes such a toll and so much energy to pretend like you're one of them. Be honest with yourself here. It's a really important question. Do you feel that the normal, everyday demands, requirements, whatever you want to call it, of family life have just become too much for you? It's all you can do to keep it together at the office, to do what you have to do, and to come home. And when you get home, you have no energy to be with your partner, to play with your children or grandchildren, to pitch in and help out around the house, around the yard. It just seems like too much. If that's the case, then your job is infringing on any joy that you might have outside of work. Do you find yourself using food or alcohol or something else that may not be totally good for you over time as a way to escape, to feel better, to just run away for a minute? Take a close look at this. Are you where you want to be physically? Is it different than it was a year ago? Have you gained weight? Are you on new medication? Have you stopped moving your body? Do you drink more than you used to? Get real with yourself. This is directly connected to your joy. My last question for you is, do you feel that you're a victim of something at your job? You have a bad boss. You work with people you don't like. There's not opportunity there. the demands are not fair, whatever it is, do you feel like a victim in your job? Because it's really hard to move ahead from that mindset. I hope these questions have been helpful for you to kind of pin down your level of joy and work relationship. I can tell you, if you've answered yes to more than 2 of these questions, it's time to take a fresh look at where you are and to start doing some exploring, which is what we're going to do next. Thanks so much for joining me today. I do appreciate you being here. I'll be back again soon, and in the meantime, take great care of yourself. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.